area here locally. Hazard squares it back. Fran trying to keep it in play. Loftus-Cheek did the work back defensively. Goalkeeper Santiago Castano came up with that one sparkling save. Has yet to play in Major League Soccer, as has a number of these players. Headed away by Michael DeFonte. Now in the 81st minute, Chelsea will knock it back.
Think about pretty much the three phases of this match. First 20 minutes, New York Red Bulls did a great job, not just matching the intensity and the quality on the other side of the field, but actually making life difficult until that Loic Remy goal in the 27th minute.
That's a bad back pass. It's right to Diego Costa. He's going to have to go himself here. He will. He'll slash it wide. Tried to pick out that far post. It was a bad ball, self-inflicted, and Costa cannot punish the New York Red Bulls.
Bacagnoni with a soft back pass. He's looking to keep possession. His two center backs are a little too high as DeFonte and Ouimet pulled out. Couldn't find the right balance. Great opportunity from Diego Costa as he looks to get in behind, looks to pick out that far post side net, and just pushes it wide. And look, that facial expression, those arms crossed, says it all right now for Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, first game or not, this is Chelsea on the road. This is branding. This is in front of your own fans. Losing to anybody is not good.
This is a lot of running tomorrow morning. This is one of those games where you go to bed at night and you wake up the next morning knowing that you're going to get your tail handed to you, because this just isn't good enough from a side of this type of quality from Chelsea, even if it is their first game of the season after 2.5 weeks of double days.
Hazard has been here from the start, though, since he's come on in the second half. He'll square it back. It's shot wide. It was Oscar getting in there, couldn't open his hips up to hit the back of the net.
Well, they've had the opportunities very, very easily. This could be 5-4 Chelsea. Hazard, as he cuts this ball back, at any point in the season, you put your money on the number 8 Oscar. Unmarked, opens up his hips, and he just looks to caress that ball into an empty net, and he pushes it past the outside of that left post.
That's an exciting player to watch. Oscar, his fellow countryman Ramirez.
Again, this is a huge branding opportunity for the New York Red Bulls, especially with these young players on the field. Every single fan in this stadium is going to walk away with a great feeling tonight that, hey, you know what? In the future, we're going to look really, really strong.
Yeah, the irony, there was a lot of angst, a lot of emotion from last night, the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup loss, using all your regulars. But it's also not a bad thing that the regulars see how hungry these young players are for playing time. And you know what? They're getting a taste of it tonight, and they're going to want more.
Well, and what you will see in the short term is you'll see a bunch of these young guys with opportunities to at least train with the first team.
Loftus-Cheek tries to get the cross in. Costa, the header was intended for him. Space in midfield. Been pretty open. There's Manosalvas, who, by the way, right prior to the Tyler Adams goal, he wasn't afraid to try a bicycle kick. The fact that these young players have come out here with confidence and really have not been in awe and have frozen here on this occasion is just something special.
I think there's a weird moment that happens for young players when you step on the field you look across the grass and you see your heroes. You see the guys that play week in, week out at the highest level. And once those nerves go away after a few touches, I think the confidence starts coming in and you think, all right, it's still just a game. It doesn't matter if it's in the street with my neighbors or if it's against a team like Chelsea. And what these young players have shown tonight has been nothing short of phenomenal.
Here's Castellanos. He tied the game up in the 51st minute for the Red Bulls, and that's the moment that these young men jumped a few inches in confidence.
Yeah, I will say this, though, Glenn. Don't get caught dancing with the ball. In a game like this, egos come into play. There's a lot of money that's on the other side of the field from these young Red Bulls. Final 5 minutes or so. Don't be surprised to see if a heavy tackle or two is laid. Because this is an unacceptable result for this man. And all of those players on the field know it.
Happiest of coaching staffs, but they do know it's very early here. Can't read too much into this yet. Yet, being Chelsea, people will read into this regardless of the conditions, the time relative to the season, opponent, everything under the microscope for the Premier League.